this year we reach the consumption for the data center going to 10% of the global data center dedicated for AI, coming from 2% last year. Each request you make on ChatGPT will cost half a liter of water. So hey, good morning all. Very happy to be here this morning, just before lunch. So I hope you will stay for this presentation. Also happy because I'm from the region, as you see my name, just from the other side of the border. And I was here almost at the beginning of the park, Europa Park, something like 48 years ago, driving some cars. But anyway, the subject today is really how to look at sustainability, sovereign AI. I will first tell you about what we see in the market as HPE, and then how HPE is tackling these two issues. First, just as an introduction, looking at how today innovation goes in the companies. All the companies, well, 83% of the companies are putting innovation in the top 3 priority. And behind the priority of innovation stands AI, stands the data for sure, and the workload. Now, interestingly, out of these 83%, only 3% are really bringing innovation. And we are looking at how we can help them to accelerate this. The number is a bit better when you look at the number of projects that are into production. Out of these 83%, we are around 10%. But really, we are today still at the beginning where real implementation and where innovation is bringing something that is new in the companies. HPE has helped different companies. In Germany, we're working with DZNE in Cologne, which is a neurodegenerative institute looking for Alzheimer, for example. We have co-developed with them a swarm learning technology where we anonymize the data from the patient to be able to enrich a model between different hospitals in the region and then build up a model where the data sits and stays in the hospital. So that's really a sovereign link to the health, which is very specific, but we have some solution there. I won't go through the other ones, but where I guess innovation has really been one of the key factors. Looking at how the market trend is today going, the cloud has clearly bring innovation, and all the customers are today looking at the cloud as a way of consuming their IT. Sovereignty, politics of the last weeks, we spoke about it just before, but have changed dramatically and accelerate the way sovereign is being looked at, and I will dig into that. Sustainability, global warming, there's no question about it, is a concern, and we have to see with AI how best we use the different infrastructure. And then artificial intelligence in terms of innovation is clearly showing also the way we can address this market. So what is sovereign AI? Today, I would rank it with 3 different levels. First, the governments, and Europe is at the edge in the world to bring sovereign AI for their own use, for their own research center, for their ministries. And you find all over Europe and UK governments building their own sovereign AI. We are helping them today. I will show you the different solutions we have. But then the second one are with enterprise. And by enterprise, there's a concern with the data, with the systems, and clearly the service provider, the colo, are bringing a big help to find ways for this company to find alternatives. And then the third one is about the resources, the talents, how to get them in your company and how to retain them. Today, sustainability is one of the key factors. You see the metrics here, but the investments are going to be huge. And we are talking about $100 billion in 2030 at a worldwide level. So looking at how AI is consumed today, the hybrid world is here. 88% of the companies are going hybrid. They are concerned by speed, performance, cost, sovereignty of the data, compliance, and security. And the hybrid is bringing them this way to get agile on these two metrics. 51% of the workloads are consumed on-premise or with a colo or with a dedicated environment. And it's about the same for GenAI. Now, interestingly, with GenAI, we can see a trend and a concern with repatriation of the data in the coming years. 83% are looking at how they can get their workload back, either on-premise or to a dedicated service provider for data security, for compliance, and for cost. Looking at how sustainability is a concern, I would just take two factors, but this year we reached the consumption for the data center going to 10% of the global data center dedicated for AI, coming from 2% last year. Also, another interesting metric is each request you make on ChatGPT will cost half a liter of water. So look at how you use this tool probably differently tomorrow. How to approach it? I would say three pillars there. Data foundation, understanding where is the data, building one single username that can address all the data, whether it be in the edge, in the cloud, or on-premise. AI optimized stack, having tools that are referenced, and we're working closely with NVIDIA there to have reference supported tools that you can use, and then to have a solution that is hybrid by design. Also, when you look at the different levels, I would add equipment efficiency. This week we have GTC, we have new announcement on new GPUs. The consumption per GPU is now going above 1,000 watts. You have systems in a rack going above 20, 40 kilowatt, and how you will consume that as an importance, and how we can optimize the consumption is important. Clearly, energy efficiency is one of the key concerns also, looking at the right partner with the right data center and how this energy is getting, and then the resource efficiency is one of the key concerns. HPE, we are providing two solutions to the market. We announced mid of last year HPE Private Cloud AI, co-developed with NVIDIA. This is a fully integrated solution, capable of scale, capable of be integrated with all the NVIDIA stack. We propose it in T-shirt size with small, medium, large, extra large, that includes models, software, infra, and services. In a model consumption where we can go with GreenLake and go as a service, depending on how you use the system. And then, if you want a system that is adaptable with different type of environment, existing hardware, we have the AI Factory approach that is a full stack, multi-tenant, and adaptable. We have acquired, end of last year, Morpheus, that is now integrated in both systems. Morpheus allows you to have a catalog of services, that allows you to have a metering, that allows you to have the billing that will be generated with it, but also manage the multi-tenancy within. So we present it here on the booth, so please come and we'll present you these two solutions. We also go with system to cool that can match the type of power we'll have for your data center. From the very high end, and that comes from the Cray acquisition with direct liquid cooling, going up to 400 kilowatt per rack, up to different type of solution. We work with partners, and we have some interesting reference where we reuse the heat produced by these systems. You can see Qscale in Quebec, where this heat is used to produce tomatoes. We also have a partnership in Norway with Green Mountain and EMEA, where this heat is used for the world's largest land-based trout farm. Then we have the partnership with different service provider. We had a good roundtable yesterday about G-Core, what we're doing there. But we also have on our booth Lighton, which is a large language model software developer, with partnering in France with Orange Business, fully integrated. We go from GPU as a service, but with also a different stack as a platform as a service, and a fully integrated chatbot. I also invite you to visit them on our booth. just accelerating, I'm seeing the minutes running. HPE has an AI ethic approach that match EU regulations regarding the privacy of secure data, the human focus concern, being inclusive in terms of managing the bias, and then responsibility and robust. And I will end with the fact that we invest in Europe massively, not only in terms of competencies and reseller, but we also have a very strong investment in development. We still have R&D centers in France, and also integrate the whole solution through our production line in Czech Republic. So I will slip that one, but please, thank you for this morning, for your listening, and happy to find you on our booth A05. Thank you. Have a great CloudFest.